The concept of introvert versus extrovert is an interesting subject. As far as the definitions go, an introvert is a shy, reticent person. On the other hand, an extrovert is an outgoing, overly expressive person. But definitions only go so far and don't actually explain the reality of an introvert or extrovert. I can only speak for myself as an introvert, so here are 9 facts you need to know about introverts and their beautiful minds. But before we get into them, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in more similar content. Let's get started. Number 1. Introverts prefer small group interaction. Smaller group interaction is better than being in large groups. Big groups tend to eventually drain creative energy. Energy can come internally as well as externally. When it is generated internally, it can be better managed and targeted to improve situations and not impede them. Small groups are where you will find synergy. This is where 2 heads are better than 1 to solve old problems. Synergy happens when the whole is greater than the sum of parts. Stephen Covey. Within small groups, you gain new insight. The closeness of small groups make people feel confident, and this encourages deep thoughts and solutions to problems. Number 2. Introverts welcome alone time. Alone time allows for more mindfulness. You do not need company of others to find fulfillment. Coffee with a soulmate or dear friend is rewarding and a welcome change to energy-draining, high-intense events. Some of my best ideas come from silent alone moments. Grounding yourself, knowing the internal workings of your psyche, in the long run will promote success. Also, alone time increases productivity. Number 3. Introverts have strong opinions. It is good to be opinionated. You have a right to your opinion. Surround yourself with people who are open to your sharing your opinions even if they do not agree with you. It increases your self-esteem. Finding small, safe zones to share ideas is very satisfying. Also, sometimes lasting change happens when bold ideas are generated in intimate settings. Bold opinions are more likely to be shared with a small group. Number 4. Introverts think first and then act. Think first and think some more. Reanalyze and then act. This type of movement avoids making costly mistakes. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Nothing is ever so pressing that you have to take immediate action. This lesson was learned when I went through a divorce. I was reminded again and again when I found myself dealing with a verbally abusive parent as well. We seem to forget that it is okay to take a deep breath. Wait until you are comfortable with the action you decide to take and then move forward. I've always done this, but in times of stress and abuse, I struggled because I thought I should have the ability to act on things right away. There is always time to make decisions. Number 5. Introverts enjoy quiet. Being quiet is not a bad thing. Being comfortable with who you are and not feeling like you need to fill every minute with conversation gives you a refreshing sense of self-confidence. You need to work on loving yourself and being your own best friend. When you do this, you do not worry about being with someone 24/7. I long for days that it is just me and a book. Quiet allows you to soak in nature, remind yourself of who you are, and maybe even conjure up plans for your future. Number 6. Introverts soak in their surroundings. Taking in nature and solitude energizes your whole being. Slowing down your senses to take in every detail is pure bliss. In turn, it allows for creativity to emerge. Taking time to listen to the leaves under your feet, take in the smells around you, and being right where you are all add up to the sense of fulfillment and peace. There have been entire books written about the negative effects of noise on your emotional well-being. This is not just a fact for introverts, but for everyone. We need to have moments and even hours where we slow down our movements and we concentrate on where we are. Number 7. Introverts prefer small inner circles. A small inner circle is helpful. Large amounts of people and interaction can lead to drama, which can be incredibly draining. It also defines not just you, but your family. Overall, it does not lead to productivity, nor does it promote peace existence. Introverts do best with a small inner circle who are vested in each other's success. Number 8. They are amazing soloists. Because introverts direct their attention inward and prefer less outside stimulation, they are naturally independent. They're comfortable being alone and enjoy doing things on their own in their own way and own time. We don't need others around us to have fun, and we don't go stir crazy when life forces us to be alone. Although honing ideas through collaboration is important, creativity begins and thrives in solitude. Many artistic purists involve being alone, such as writing, painting, and music. Even though you may perform with others, there are many hours of practicing solo that are required. Librarians, researchers, and scientists also need to spend a lot of time by themselves. I find that I'm most productive when I can be by myself, writing and making art, not having to bend to the will and timing of others. I can just allow the creativity to flow and take me where it wants to go. Number 9. Less is really more. Preferring less outside stimulation may also lead to a simpler lifestyle, which in many cases means spending less money. Things like getting together frequently with friends, going shopping, and attending ticketed events all add up. For introverts, those are great things to do once in a while, but because they are primarily occupied and entertained in our heads, we gravitate towards quieter environments and enjoy simple pleasures. A good book, a walk on the beach, a hike in the mountains, a movie at home, an amazing cup of coffee or tea. That's all from us today, folks. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to learn all about how introverts thrive.